We've all been swooning over the drop-dead gorgeous looks of our favorite K-drama actors. But did you know they're more than just eye candy? From witty one-liners to meme-worthy reactions, today, let's spill the beans on cracking. No eggs, just the stomach-tingling jokes these 14 funniest K-drama actors have in their characters' dictionary. 14. Jun-Yeo.
야, 좀 노크 좀 해라. 노크 좀.
Whether you recognize him as the scrappy yet charming Jin-Soo from the latest Netflix sensation, The 8 Show, or fondly recall his brief cameo in The Producers ages ago, he's been winning hearts with his comedic charm for ages. Jun-Yeo first burst onto the scene with various films in 2012, but it was his breakout role in 2015's Social Phobia that shot him to stardom in South Korea. After debuting at the Busan International Film Festival, he snagged the Rising Star Award for his portrayal of a guy tangled in a web of online drama and real-life mystery. Sounds like something straight out of a spicy K-movie plot. But hey, he's not just about serious roles. This guy is a perfect 10 in the world of comedic characters. He didn't start out as Mr. Sunshine and Rainbows, but boy did he bring the laughs. From Alienoid, where he flipped the script with gender-bending finesse in 2024, to the iconic K-drama, Reply 1988, Jun-Yeo stole hearts as Kim Jung-Hyun, the witty dude who navigated 80s soul with charm and hilarity. Whether he's causing secondhand embarrassment or making decisions that make you go, oh honey, he's the king of comedic timing with a perfect sense of humor that is perfect in our book. With roles like these, Jun-Yeo's got us laughing all the way to the popcorn stand, and his undeniable charm keeps us coming back for more. 13. Lee Min-ho.
냄새... disgusting한 냄새가 나요. disgusting shit.
Next up is Lee Min-ho, the man who's not just a pretty face but a certified heartthrob. From captivating roles to skyrocketing to the top of the Korean drama kings, he's got it all. Looks, talent, and that undeniable charm that makes us weak in the knees both in Korea and worldwide. But guess what? Even amidst all the glitz and glam, Lee Min-ho's got a relatable streak too. Picture this. During one drama shoot, he casually joked about wanting a role where he could just eat, sleep, and do absolutely nothing else. Who wouldn't want that gig, right? I mean, we've all daydreamed about a job that involves snacks and rest. But hold on, because he doesn't stop rewriting the script. Cast as the swoon-worthy Gu Jun-pyo in Boys Over Flowers, he turned into a sensation across Asia faster than you can say, disgusting let's not get there. And get this, he even scored himself a Madame Tussauds wax figure. His discography? Darlings, it's stacked like a K-drama binge list. From the action-packed City Hunter to the fantasy epic Faith. Who could forget the teen drama The Heirs? But wait, there's more. Make some way for the King Eternal Monarch, where he ruled our screens with royal finesse. And let's not overlook The Legend of the Blue Sea, where Lee Min-ho's comedic genius shone brighter than a mermaid's tail in the moonlight. With a jaw-dropping 31 million Instagram followers, Lee Min-ho is practically the king of social media in Korea. When he's not out there melting hearts on screen, he's juggling gigs as a model, singer, and savage businessman. And hey, he even moonlights as a creative director. Seriously, is there anything this guy hasn't mastered yet? Asking for a friend who'll comment on this video. 12. Ro-woon. Kim Seok-woo, famously known as Ro-woon, is the first idol-turned-actor to steal the spotlight in this list. Standing tall at 6 feet 3 inches, this 27-year-old heartthrob traded in his mic for a chance at the big screen. Fun fact, he's so towering that co-stars often need a boost just to share the screen. Originally a rapper and later SF9's lead vocalist, Ro-woon's distinctive voice and charm have won over legions of fans. Now, he's focusing full-time on acting, and after causing a stir in the web series Click Your Heart, Ro-woon completed the circle with his debut on the small screen in School 2017. Since then, this tall drink of water has been setting hearts aflutter with his charming smile and some seriously funny characters up his sleeve. First off, can we talk about his role in She Would Never Know? Whether he's tripping over his own feet or getting caught up in hilariously awkward situations, Ro-woon brings a whole new meaning in the phrase charmingly clumsy. And let's not forget Haru from Extraordinary You, where he literally played a character who discovers he's living in a comic book world. Despite Haru being a character of few words, Ro-woon's ability to have hilarious chemistry with the rest of the cast that translated both on and off the screen made the series much more enjoyable. Whether he's playing the clueless cutie in Tomorrow or the charming crown prince who manages to sneak in those subtle hilarious moments, Ro-woon's ability to inject humor into his characters is simply irresistible. He's got that rare talent to balance heartthrob vibes with comedic gold, leaving us swooning one moment and snorting with laughter the next. 11. Kim Jung-Hyun.
보리맥, 콩두, 살찔 날, 배두, 하여, 맥도날드.
Whether he's wearing a crown or rocking a killer smirk, Kim Jung-Hyun keeps us guessing and laughing with a variety of his characters all the way to the finale. Let's start with Hyun Tae-woon, the chaebol's son with a devil-may-care attitude from School 2017. Whether he pulled pranks or caused classroom chaos, his hilarious antiques were a surefire recipe for stomach-trembling laughter. This guy doesn't just act, he delivers addictive comedy. And Welcome to Waikiki is living proof of this, where he joined a motley crew of struggling actors in a guest house full of chaos. He even tried mastering the art of baby entertainment to capture those precious giggles, but babies cried at the sight of his face. Kim Jung-Hyun's hilarious misadventures and impeccable comedic timing turned every episode into a righteous comedy of errors. Then he greeted us as Gu Seung-jun, the charming con artist with more sass than a talk show host in the hit K-drama Crash Landing on You. His ability to blend arrogance with irresistible charm had us all rooting for the bad boy who couldn't help but steal hearts. And maybe wallets too. And let's not forget Mr. Queen, where he played King Chol-jung. Seemingly a puppet king under the Queen Dowager, he seems uninterested in the state's affairs and indulges in useless stuff rather than learning the skills of a king. Little did anyone know, it was all an act to ruin the Grand Queen's plans from behind the scenes. Whether he's playing the smooth-talking scammer, the bewildered time traveler, or the perpetually unlucky actor, the way he masters those expressions is pure magic. It's like Kim Jung-Hyun has a PhD in character immersion, and we're all writing our theses on how he steals the show. 10. Ji-sung. Are you also obsessed with Ji-sung in the latest crime thriller drama Connection? Seriously, whatever the storyline is about, if Ji-sung's in it, you know it's going to be a smash hit. The guy's talent and versatility are off the charts and he effortlessly becomes every character he takes on. But let's face it, Ji-sung's comedic genius is what steals our hearts. If you're a true K-drama fan, you've probably come across the legendary scene where he dressed up as a girl and screamed, "Oppa!" at none other than Park Seo-Joon. Yep. That's straight out of Ji-sung's iconic performance in Kill Me, Heal Me, where he flawlessly juggles multiple personalities, delivering one unforgettable scene after another. Next up is Ji-sung's turn as Cha Ji-hoon in Protect the Boss, playing an arrogant chaebol with a twist. He brings earnestness and charm to a socially awkward character. From parodies to slapstick, Ji-sung dives into it all. No matter how hilariously absurd he may appear, honorable mentions to that hilarious hairstyle too. Whether he's playing a man of many personas, a hapless husband, or an accused man fighting for justice, Ji-sung's comedic timing is a true gem in the K-drama world. 9. Yi-Kyung.
뭐야 이거?
아이, 괜찮아.
Fun fact, if you ask any K-drama aficionado for a laugh-out-loud recommendation, Welcome to Waikiki tops the list. And who steals the show? None other than Yi-Kyung, famously known as the unforgettable 괜찮아 guy. Whether he's cracking us up with impeccable comedic timing or delivering gripping performances in dramatic roles, Yi-Kyung's talent and charm shines through in every character he takes on. In Welcome to Waikiki, he portrayed Lee Jun-ki, an aspiring actor juggling dreams and comedic chaos. His "괜찮아, 괜찮아" meme rose him to internet fame, inspiring endless recreations and keeping us giggling with infectious laughter till our sides hurt. And let's not forget that iconic moment when fans couldn't stop buzzing about Lee Yi-Kyung's spot-on portrayal in the revenge-focused hit, Marry My Husband. As Park Min-hwan, he hilariously embodied a detestable yet foolish character, sparking playful remarks like, "Pay him more." His blend of humor and villainy added a devious twist to the storyline, earning him well-deserved praise and recognition. Whether he's playing the quirky sidekick or the bumbling lead, it proves that Lee Yi-Kyung is like the wizard of laughter in the K-drama universe. 8. An Hyo-Seop.
반갑습니다. 하리 씨 남자친구 강태무라고 합니다.
In the world of Korean celebrities, catching everyone's eye with just looks is common, but only a few can tick all the boxes like the complete package. Enter An Hyo-Seop, or Paul An, a triple threat with a dazzling physique, angelic face, and unlimited talent. He's not just a plain actor, but a musician and an intellect with a degree in international business under his belt. He grew up in Toronto, and after returning to Korea at 17, he was scouted and almost debuted with GOT7 as a K-pop trainee. But fate had other plans, leading him to shift gears into acting, where today he has a list of memorable roles. Now, here's the burning question. Does An Hyo-Seop have the chops to tickle our funny bones? Or is he still working on his comedic timing? Well, not only does this multi-talented star know how to light up the screen with his infectious charm and impeccable comedic timing, but he's practically perfect at doing it with a straight face. Starting with top management. He rocked the K-pop world as a rookie manager, handling diva meltdowns and backstage chaos with hilarious finesse, leaving us in stitches episode after episode. Then, in Abyss, he flipped the script as a prosecutor reborn in a clumsy yet lovable character. And who could overlook one of his most popular rom-coms, Business Proposal? In this series, An Hyo-Seop dazzled as Kang Tae-moo, a cocky CEO of a conglomerate convinced by his grandfather to marriage. Amidst his hilarious blunders, his casually tossing bank cards laden with cash to win the female lead's precious time left fans jaw-dropped. 7. Lee Dong-Wook. Now this is one name that needs no introduction to K-drama lovers. Lee Dong-Wook has not just starred in some of the decade's biggest hits, but he's also hosted his own talk shows and graced reality and variety shows. Debuting young in 1999, he's been a fixture on screens ever since. His breakout role came 6 years later in My Girl, a sensation not only in Korea but across the world. Besides seemingly aging backward, Lee Dong-Wook is known for his signature wit and savageness at fan meetings, calls, and interviews, which fans can't get enough of and try to find in his characters too. In My Girl, he played the suave yet secretly clumsy hotel CEO, winning hearts with his deadpan humor and unexpected goofiness. And his ability to switch from serious to hilariously awkward kept viewers glued to their screens. Fast forward to 2016, and with Goblin, he turned heads as the stoic Grim Reaper with mischievous streak. His witty banter and quirky antics opposite Gong-Yoo's Goblin created unforgettable moments that had fans laughing out loud. Let's also not forget his charming reunion with Yoo In-ah in the rom-com Touch Your Heart, where he melted hearts as the meticulous lawyer falling for an actress. Whether he's adorably awkward or simply a fool in love, this guy knows how to keep us in stitches with his impeccable timing whenever he graces the screen. 6. Dong-Yeon.
잘 있었어?
Whether he's playing the prankster, the loyal friend, the ambitious chaebol, or the awkward sweetheart, Kwak Dong-yeon's comedic flair and magnetic presence have always won hearts on screen. He made his acting debut with the drama My Husband Got a Family back in 2012 and has been on a roll ever since. You might have caught glimpses of his face in a variety of supporting roles across your favorite dramas, but let's spill the tea. He's a comedic genius when it comes to stealing scenes. In My Strange Hero, Dong-Yeon stole scenes as the mischievous yet lovable student, blending humor with genuine warmth to become a fan favorite. Fast forward to Love in the Moonlight, where he charmed viewers as the cheeky and loyal friend, adding a dose of humor into the historical romance drama and a standout performance in Vincenzo as Jung-Hyun. Amidst the drama's intensity, his witty retorts and occasional comedic moments brought a refreshing balance to the series. And who could overlook his hilarious, occasionally clueless role in the recent sensation, Queen of Tears, a role that skyrocketed his fame. Whether it's his lovable awkwardness and heartfelt sincerity in Never Twice, the brief but hilarious cameo role in It's Okay to Not Be Okay, or his portrayal of the bright as sunshine, Sang-Sik, who can't read the room in the workplace comedy, Goss Electronics, Dong-Yeon is a treat to watch on screen. 5. In-Guk. There's no doubt that In-Guk has been a fixture in the industry for years now, steadily climbing the ladder of success. This 36-year-old star actually started his journey as a singer, winning the talent competition Superstar K in 2009. But it was in 2012 that In-Guk truly made his mark in the K-drama universe, making a splash with a brief appearance in Love Rain. Just a year later, he snagged his first lead role in the beloved series Reply 1997, and since then, Seo has cemented his reputation as a versatile actor. In Reply 1997, he had fans in stitches as the cheeky and witty teenager obsessed with a K-pop idol. Then, in Shopping King Louis, he turned heads as the lovable yet clueless Chaebol with Amnesia. His expressive eyes, charming smile, and hilarious addiction to shopping despite being penniless made it impossible not to root for this lovable character. And who could forget his turn in The Smile Has Left Your Eyes, where In-Guk portrayed a mysterious and troubled man with a surprising sense of humor. His seamless transition between intensity and lightheartedness truly showcased his acting range. Whether he's playing the savage god of destruction, singing OSTs for his dramas, stealing hearts in rom-coms, or unsullying nerves in mystery thrillers, In-Guk can do it all. 4. Song-Kang.
이런 음흉한 여자.
Dubbed as the son of Netflix, Song-Kang is a true gem on screen. While we first swooned over his looks and captivating voice, his acting talent is equally noteworthy. His presence in K-dramas has undoubtedly contributed to their global success, thanks to compelling characters that resonate with audiences worldwide. Whether he's sharing the screen with leading actresses or flawlessly embodying diverse roles, his irresistible charm and impressive acting skills, Song-Kang has captivated audiences with his portrayal of quirky and humorous characters. In one of his early roles, Song-Kang made a cameo in the rom-com Touch Your Heart. For fans, this brief appearance was enough reason to tune in. Then, in Sweet Home, Song-Kang flexed his acting muscles as the troubled yet oddly endearing high school student battling monsters. Mixing in intense moments with unexpected humor, he turned a supernatural drama into a roller coaster ride that kept viewers both terrified and tickled. Spotted. We adored his bad boy charm in Nevertheless and his role as the brooding yet sensitive young man in Love Alarm. But what truly stole the spotlight was his transformation as Gu-won in My Demon. From a cold-hearted demon to a romantic lead who captivated both the audience and the female lead, Song-Kang's comedic flair continues to leave a lasting impression on screen. 3. Hyung-Sik.
나 진짜.
Hyung-Sik is a total scene stealer ready to dominate the screen. Whether it's a gentle ripple or a full-blown wave, you better believe it's going to be epic. This King Charming has a gravitational pull that's hard to resist. So sleek, so sharp, making him the ultimate K-drama heartthrob, and his acting chops bringing characters to life with such finesse it's almost unfair. With looks that could launch 1,000 ships and a smile that could disarm even the grumpiest of villains, Park Hyung-Sik's versatility cements his status as Korea's ultimate handsome leading man. One of his most famous roles includes Strong Woman To Bong-sun, where he charmed audiences as An Min-hyuk, the lovable yet somewhat clueless CEO. His playful wit and endearing awkwardness set him apart in this romantic comedy, not to mention how openly he wore his heart on his sleeve. Fast forward to Suits, where Park Hyung-Sik charmed viewers as the ambitious and sharp-witted rookie lawyer, Go Yeon-woo. His ability to balance humor with moments of seriousness kept audiences entertained throughout the legal drama. From a handsome warrior in Hwarang to a skilled but hilarious plastic surgeon in Dr. Slump, whether he's delivering laughs or touching hearts with his performances, Park Hyung-Sik's charm is something unmatchable. 2. Woo-Seok.
근데 넌 무슨 말 하려고 했어?
나?
Dear viewers, there's a hot new phenomenon in town known as the Sunjae syndrome. But it's not hazardous. It's heart-meltingly delightful. The culprit? None other than Woo-Seok, who's causing quite the storm both in our hearts and across the K-drama landscape. Although he first debuted back in 2016 with Dear My Friends, it was his electrifying performance in the historical romance Moon Lovers that kickstarted his career. After flying under the radar for too long, he finally made waves with the impeccable comedic timing and chameleon-like ability to slip into diverse characters. Among his memorable performances lies Record of Youth, where he stole hearts as Won-Hye-hyo, the supportive and charismatic friend who brought both humor and emotional depth to the series. Fast forward to Strong Girl Nam-soon, Woo-Seok isn't just any CEO, he's Hyo-Seop, the handsome head of a major sales empire. But behind his polished facade, he has another business. Mixing comedy and crime could be a risky move, but it shows off his flair for unexpected character twists and turns. And this role was just the beginning of Woo-Seok's skyrocketing popularity. And now, let's see, Lovely Runner. The very reason why we're all secretly wishing for a lovable loser as our life partner. Charming, cute, sweet, and oh so sexy. Woo-Seok absolutely nailed every scene. From hilarious antics with his bandmates to those priceless moments where he can't help but hide his grin, he's the definition of a perfect comedic timing. So keep your eyes on this rising star. He's only just begun to shine. 1. Park Seo-Joon.
적인 부분은 이미 완벽하게 맞췄어야 됐을 시점 아닌가?
He's the man who turns every role into pure gold with his meticulous dedication and a charm so potent, it should come with a warning label. From coming-of-age tales to heartwarming rom-coms, Park Seo-Joon's acting chops are as diverse as his ability to rock any character. His journey kicked off humbly in 2011 with a blink and you'll miss it part in Dream High 2. But boy did he hit the jackpot with his lead roles. For starters, as the ex-taekwondo champ turned mixed martial arts hopeful in Fight for My Way, Park Seo-Joon had us rolling with laughter at Ko Dong-man's hilarious hijinks. Whether he was chasing dreams or stumbling through life, his goofy charm and embarrassing moments kept us hooked. Let's also not forget the famous Aegyo scene. Then, in She Was Pretty, we meet the meticulously awkward deputy editor-in-chief whose journey from nerdy kid to suave professional and awkward attempts at romance had us in stitches. Fast forward to What's Wrong with Secretary Kim and casting him as this impeccably perfect yet hilariously narcissistic Lee Young-jun had us snickering at his over-the-top displays of self-love and unexpected moments of vulnerability. Whether he's the lovable underdog, causing giggles in romantic comedies, or kicking butt in action thrillers, Park Seo-Joon's acting chops are as versatile as his million-dollar smile. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and comment your favorite actor below.